This is Newcap News.
Lloydminster is being hit with a heat wave this weekend, and with it brings danger of heat stroke and burn. Bart Petiasek checks out how the people of the border city are handling the heat.
Spirits at the outdoor farmers market were still high as Lorna Rolheiser helped people beat the heat with some of her popular iced tea.
That's right. Yeah, we've got lots of people picking up drinks today and shopping, and yeah, they're enjoying it. We serve food out here. We have lots of vegetable vendors coming in. We have something for everybody here.
Rolheiser was happy for the warmer weather as they haven't had as much luck in the past month.
Well, it's got a nice breeze out here today, and we're just happy to have heat, not rain.
The outdoor pool had its fair share of families taking in the sun and the waves. But it's not all fun and games when it comes to keeping safe in this heat. The lifeguards were on watch for signs of heat stroke.
You want to watch out for people who are dizzy, who are tired, who are sluggish, who are red, just all the signs of heat stroke or heat exhaustion.
If you're feeling symptoms of heat stroke, you should get out of the heat and hydrate yourself however you can. To Lofstrom, prevention is key.
Try not to be out during the hottest part of the day. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Keep really hydrated throughout the day. That's always the best.
With the weather staying around the 30s this week, Health Canada advises everyone to check weather conditions before they go out, wear appropriate clothing, and make sure you have plenty of sunscreen and water to keep you hydrated. Bart Petiasek, Newcap News.
Alberta and Saskatchewan have both kicked off their free fishing weekends, which means hopeful anglers don't need licenses to fish, and some border city locals are hoping to catch some of the fun. Ryan Rutsalainen has brought his 2 kids to get them hooked on fishing.
Well, I caught a stick, yeah, and we've got seaweed, yeah, but and a rock, but no actual fish.
Now they haven't caught much yet, but they're not too concerned.
Than catching, which is fortunate we have grocery stores, right?
The free fishing weekend applies to any open public body of water in both provinces, excluding national parks. All other regulations such as possession limits are still in effect. So Emmett joins me here on the desk, and we were just talking about this. Is that something you would be interested in doing?
I don't know. I see too many. Every year there's injuries coming from people, so I'd say no for me.
I haven't
been training enough for it.
Yeah, I don't see the enjoyment of running with bulls, but each his own.
There'll be some heavy hits, and tonight there'll be some heavy hits. The first round of the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League playoffs get underway tonight at Vermilion Stadium. The undefeated Vermilion Roar hosts the 4th-seeded Wheatland Xtreme. Despite the apparent mismatch, this game carries the passion of a championship final.
Well, I know it'll be feisty.
Nervous, excited, pumped up, every emotion now.
There's a tension there. It's not between any other teams.
The Xtreme and Roar are bitter rivals for more reasons than just their proximity. These two teams met in the playoffs last year when the underdog Roar toppled the Xtreme.
I have nothing but respect for that club, but I do think we can get by if we play the right game.
This year, the roles are reversed, and the Xtreme are blowing up their playbook in preparation for the game, aiming to better match a team that has beat them twice already this year. The Roar are more content to let things be.
Well, it's a little bit late to change everything. You always tweak a few things, and for the Xtreme, we got to tweak a few things, but overall, we're going to have to play the same because it's too late to change everything now.
The teams may have different preparations coming into the do-or-die game, but they both agree they must channel the flurry of emotions they'll feel.
If we stay out of the box, it'll help us out a lot. Playing short-handed the whole game isn't good. We seem to do that a lot with them. Everyone's just got to come together as a team. We just got to really make sure that everyone knows that and everyone plays disciplined, plays hard, and just plays smart.
Everybody's do the best they can and try to stay out of the penalty box because I know that the other team has a good power play. And in lacrosse, when you get a power play, you should score.
Game time is 8:30 at Vermilion Stadium.
The Lloydminster Betcave Rebels U16 team is in BC this weekend for the Canada Cup. Playing in the Showcase Gold event, the girls stormed out to a 3-0 record. But their bats soon fell silent, and they lost their next 3 games, dropping them to the losers bracket. With every game now a win or go home game, the Rebels hammered the Vancouver Wildcats 12-0 to live another day. This morning, the Rebels lit it up the diamond again, cranking 10 runs in an absolute demolition of the North California Assault. It was their second mercy in as many days, setting up a showdown against the Oak Ridge Diamonds. The Rebels and Diamonds met in the first game of the tournament this week. The Rebels squeaked out an 8-6 victory in that meeting. The Diamonds won their playoff games 9-4 and 4-1 to set up this matchup. The Rebels continued their torrid streak, mercying the Diamonds in 4.5 innings. Joe Darity pitched the complete game, and the Rebels just mercied the Abbotsford Outlaw 10-0. Cass Gilry pitched the 2-hit shutout. That's your first look at Newcap Sports. Stay tuned. There's more news and weather after the break.